Flame of the Amazon, featuring Harold Noice, world-famous explorer in person. In the last episode, little Jimmy Brady prevented a calamity by shooting a big pirarucu, an enormous South American river fish which was attacking the canoe. Well, the big fish was hauled ashore, and the Indians spent many, many hours cutting it up in strips and smoking and preserving it. This fish was considered a great delicacy to the Indian canoemen. Morning came, and the party again set their canoe course upriver. Always upriver, paddling ever nearer to the mysterious Black Flame country. It is now late afternoon. They are one more day's journey deeper into the almost impenetrable jungle. Little Jim and Jean Brady have been very busy for the last 3 hours as they sit in the big dugout. Let's join them.
Well, you two, what does it look like now? It really ought to be a masterpiece, considering you've been at this for better than 3 hours.
Well, I hope so, Mr. Noice. But I guess we're running out of supplies. That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, don't worry about that. We've got more paper, lots of it.
Oh, gosh, Mr. Noice. It isn't the paper nor the pencil either. It's a little rubber eraser on the end of the pencil that's worrying me.
It sure is. That eraser's worn down to almost nothing.
Oh, but why use the eraser? What would you do if there hadn't been any eraser on the end of that pencil?
Don't ask me, but blame Jimmy here. He's the one who's been doing all the changes. Gee whiz, I never knew it was so much work to make out a new map from memory.
Well, anyway, when we do get this map made, it's going to be a map what is a map. And I don't mean maybe. And we won't need any secret code for it either. You see, Mr. Noice?
Oh, so that's what's delaying the completion, is it? But are you sure you can set down directions and things accurately without using the original code?
Well, why not, Mr. Noice? It was Jimmy and me who made the map and the code in the first place. But we made it all sort of crazy, just in case someone ever stole it from us. When Daddy wrote home asking for the map, he told us it was risky, that there were others just itching to get their hands on it.
You bet, Mr. Noice. And Jean and me, well, we just didn't want to take any chances. So when we copied the map from the book in the public library back home, we drew lines in the wrong place.
And you felt sure that by doing so you could fool anyone, any stranger trying to read it?
Well, that's what we thought, Mr. Noice. And why not? It was a puzzle, all right, all right. For instance, if a little river on the map in the library was shown as flowing, well, let's say southwest, we changed it to flow south. On our map, I mean.
Sure thing. And if the map showed where two rivers joined and were supposed to swing right, we made it read swing left. But all the errors were explained in a little separate sheet, written in secret code.
Well, now, as I understand it, you aren't using the code at all. In other words, the map you've been drawing from memory is as near true in every detail as you can remember.
Yes, Mr. Noice. And here it is. Take a look at it. We may have some little errors, maybe plenty of them, but not enough to do much harm. Here, take a look.
Uh-huh. It's rather smudged, isn't it? But quite readable.
Smudged is right. That was Jimmy with his eraser.
Say, Miss Brady, I may have done a lot of erasing, but why? I'm asking you why.
Because you wanted to change it, wasn't that it?
All right, I wanted to change it, but why? I'll tell you. Because you insisted that rivers and landmarks and things that I drew in were in the wrong place.
Well, weren't they?
Well, how should I know? You said they were. And heck, if you say so, well, I guess I might as well agree as argue with my sister.
Well, taking everything into consideration, I think this map you've just made from memory, by Jove, it looks like a masterpiece.
Maybe it looks like a masterpiece to you, Mr. Noice. But with all the changes and rubbing out and redrawing that Jimmy did, it looks like something the cat dragged in after a rainstorm.
Oh, never mind, Jimmy. Jane's just teasing. The map's all right. And now let's get together and we'll see what we shall see. Now then, right now we are about here on the map.
Yes, Mr. Noice. I figured it was something like that.
Uh-huh. And this round mark here, we should be there sometime tomorrow. Oh, what does this round mark mean? Rapids in the river, or does it signify a whirlpool?
Neither, Mr. Noice.
Huh?
That's just a hole in the paper.
Oh.
Jimmy erased that spot so much, he rubbed clean through.
There you go. There you go again. I guess sisters were invented just to get into a fellow's hair.
Oh, never mind, Jimmy. The next map we need, we'll just have Miss Jean do all the map making, and then it'll be your turn to joke, eh?
And that'll be swell, believe me.
Well, now that that's settled, let's get busy again. But first, let me get my own map here. I want to compare something. Now then, you see here on my map where these two rivers join?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's where the Wapays and the Paparee.
Mm-hmm. Now, we already have taken the Paparee route, and we're just about here on it. You see those marks?
Yes, sir.
Now, those represent the rapids we just passed.
Oh, yes, that's it, all right.
Now then, I want you to point out to me on your map just where you think we are.
All right, Mr. Noice. Now, you see this mark right here?
Uh-huh.
I'd say we were right here.
Uh-huh. So far, so good. Jimmy, you're a pretty good map maker at that. Now, let's see. Oh, Jimmy, see here. Look at this line here. It looks like a river, but if it is, it's an unknown one, for it's not represented on my standard map here.
Oh, but Mr. Noice, that's just it.
Hmm?
You see, this river is a secret river. It can't be entered from this river we're on. It goes underground in a cavern at this point right here.
Yeah, strange. Very strange. But how do you get to it?
Well, there's supposed to be a mountain peak as a landmark, and we have to leave this river we are on and then travel through the jungle toward that mountain peak.
Then is that where the Black Flame is supposed to be?
Oh, no, Mr. Noice. But this secret river runs into the Black Flame country.
I see. And now then, just where on your map is the place where your dad is being held a prisoner?
Well, we're not sure of the exact spot, but it must be somewhere around here in these mountains.
Uh-huh. About 500 miles westward up this unknown river. Yeah, but Jimmy, that is near the Lake Guadavita country.
Well, maybe. But anyway, we'll have to hit the trail into the jungle sometime soon.
Yes, but how did your dad ever penetrate so far into the jungle in the first place? Well, I can't understand that.
Well, you see, he had a native Indian guide. Daddy called him Hipekto, or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the name was much longer, but Daddy cut it short to just Hipekto.
He was an educated Indian, Mr. Noice. It seems that he spent some years in the Catholic mission someplace. He could speak Spanish, and he even spoke some broken English.
Mm-hmm. Well, do I understand then that this Hipekto is an up-country Indian?
Well, he must have been, Mr. Noice, for he knew the rivers and the trails. He was the one who guided Dad. You see, Dad had saved his life once. I don't know how, but he did.
Then your dad made a lifelong friend. Yes, I can understand that all right. In some tribes, gratitude is an outstanding thing. Save a life, and the owner of that life feels that the life saved belongs forever after to the one who saved it.
Yes, and one thing more. Daddy said this Hipekto was the son of a chief or something. Wasn't that it, Jimmy?
That's right, Mr. Noice. The son of some big chief, and someday expected to be chief himself.
Hereditary chief. Yes, that's the custom among many of the tribes, especially in the upriver country. It's just a remnant of a long-dead civilization which existed centuries ago.
Mr. Noice,
Yeah?
shouldn't we make some attempt to find this Hipekto Indian? If we could locate him, everything would be just hunky-dory.
Yes, we can do that. We'll make inquiries pretty soon. Look ahead of you. We're paddling toward a fork in the river. In just a few moments, you'll see what I mean. I've been keeping this as a sort of a surprise.
Mr. Noice, have you actually been up this river before? Gosh, there's so many rivers here.
Yes, I was up this same river, not quite 3 years ago. This time, if I follow directions as given on your map here, well, we'll take the fork that branches left, whereas previously I went the other direction, toward the south.
There it is. Look, Jimmy, a real wooden house. Say, there's several houses. Is this a mission or something, Mr. Noice?
No, it's a trading station, a raw rubber station. An old acquaintance of mine runs it, an Englishman by the name of Morton, Bennett Morton. He's been here for years.
All these years among savage Indians? Well, how come, Mr. Noice?
Well, even savage Indians know which side of their bread the butter is on, if you get what I mean.
You mean even Indians know when they're well off?
Exactly. In that little trading station, you will find always a supply of things the Indians need. Cloth, salt, sugar, oil lanterns, knives, and almost every trade article.
This Mr. Morton, then, sells these things to the Indians up here.
No, he doesn't sell them, he trades them. The Indians bring in raw rubber and exchange it for necessities. Morton has always traded fairly, and he has had little or no trouble.
I suppose being English, he very likely has a lot of English soldiers to protect his property.
No soldiers, Miss Jean. Morton is alone. The only white man within at least 100 miles. But here, Jimmy, fold up the map and put it safely away somewhere. We're going ashore for a little stopover. Oh, where's Pedro's canoe?
Way down the river's a ways. He's just coming around the bend now.
Good. Yeah, he'll be just as pleased to have a night's sleep in a real shack for a change as I am.
Oh, say, Mr. Noice, there's an Indian over there. You see that clump of bushes? Just this side of the little wooden platform at the river.
That loading platform there, the bushes on this side?
Yes, sir. I saw an Indian glide in among the bushes.
Hey, look, there he goes. He's running like 60. See, Mr. Noice? And now he's heading back among the big trees.
Tucano, Ishtavok, Doc, Tucano.
Omong Ikivok, so you're on the Tucano?
Tucano, Ishtavok.
Oh, what's up, Mr. Noice? What's wrong? What did the man in the canoe say?
He says there's something wrong, that there's great trouble up there on shore. I did think it funny that we approached so near without a welcome. Usually our approach is known long before we reach here. Yeah, Morton should have been down at the little dock to welcome us in.
Look over at the biggest shack, Mr. Noice.
That's the storeroom, where all the trade goods are kept.
Well, doesn't that look like the place has been wrecked? You see that stuff all scattered at the doorway?
By Jove, you're right, Jimmy. All right, we wait out here on the river until Pedro catches up. There's something wrong here.
There they go again, Mr. Noice. Hear them? Drums always seem to mean trouble. Oh, dear.
Drums. Out of the hush of the jungle comes drums that throb and throb. What do they say this time? What terrible message are they speaking? What happens at that little trading station? Where is Bennett Morton? Has the trading station been ransacked by hostile natives? Or is this some more of Butch Grogan's work? Tune in next time for another chapter of The Black Flame of the Amazon.